Yo, what's up, guys? It's David back in here for another video today. And in today's video on this Happy Friday, um, is that um, in life, one thing I've come to realize is that everything you do leads to many other things that you do or that come into your life. And I know this sounds like a super Captain Obvious type of statement. It's like, okay, what's the point here? But hear me out for a second. Whenever you're trying to do something new, whenever you're trying to achieve a goal, whenever you're trying to change your life or just do something that you enjoy doing, do realize that every time you do that thing or every time you take action or move or keep trying out different things or whether it's failing or successful or not, you're actually progressing because even if you fail a lot, even if you don't always succeed in what things you do, whether it's working out, relationships, business, or otherwise, you get experience. And with experience comes probably more people you've connected with. So you have more people, bigger network. So you have more connections with that regard. You have more insights. So you learn things, you'll learn things even if you don't actually do those things, but experience is the best way many times to learn and get insights you will not be able to get if you just read a book about something or how to do something or whatever it is. Insights, connections, people. So yeah, those two things and probably a few other things I'm missing here. Again, I film all these videos on the spot, but trying to think of something here because I know people, which is connections that you come across that help you learn different things, which lead you down different paths or different insights that lead you down different things as well. It's like a rabbit hole, kind of, right? So maybe you go to school. Let's say, for example, you're a high school kid. You just graduated high school. You're going to college. You're not sure what you want to do. So, enroll in college. You're kind of interested, say, let's just say, I don't know, business, right? Or science, okay? So you take all these, basic science classes. And through that, through taking action, which is taking your science classes, you meet new friends who are into this subject or this subject, or you meet a professor and you talk to them, you do well in their class, and they lead you down that rabbit hole of, oh, I really like this, so I'm going to do that, right? So let's pick chemistry. So you go on that rabbit hole of chemistry, like, oh, I really love chemistry, I love studying this. So you major in chemistry, and then you meet other people who are into chemistry, and you get in a chemistry lab, and you do experiments, and before you know it, you're researching chemistry, and you end up, down that career path. And you meet a lot of other people with that experience in that field, and that you become friends with, and they help you, and you become better. So you start off as this guy who is kind of interested in science, going to college, but you don't know exactly what you want to do, and then you come out of it doing chemistry-related stuff, or a chemistry researcher or something, right? Or something like that. I mean, just a theoretical example. Or in business, let's just say you go to school for business, which there's arguments to be made that you probably shouldn't go to school if you want to start a business, but you just go with this example, So you're not sure what you want to do with that. You're in business classes. You'll meet a lot of other people, give you different insights. You'll have connections from there. And before you know it, you eventually get presented opportunities from different insights and different people you encounter, right? Your network that leads you to different opportunities you won't have discovered otherwise had you not just taken action and gone down that little rabbit hole. Just the same thing, like going back to my own personal life, I'll tell you a few stories there. I got started thinking I was going to, as an entrepreneur, run a social media marketing agency. And that didn't work out, but that led me to understanding social media better, which led me to finding other people who did similar businesses with regards to the internet, such as e-commerce, which is selling products online on the internet, physical products, right, like Amazon, whatever, your own website. And it led me down more rabbit hole, learning different things, like different skill sets involved in that industry. We were running advertising on Facebook, other social media platforms. It could be involving how to write ads, copywriting, email marketing, building brands, understanding buyer psychology. It led me down this rabbit hole, learning all these different things, and it led me to so many different people, right? I've been screwed over by a lot of people, but I've also encountered a lot of people that have helped me along the way. Despite all my failures, I'm in a much better position in a way than I was 2 years ago, even though I had more money to my name back then. All that lost money, all those disappointments, failures, being screwed over, that helped me learn a lot of things. A lot of things. Not just learning different things and information, but also people, the network I have. I have much more people. I have different people I know now in the industry who have helped me, whether it's supplier connections with product suppliers, and which is huge in e-commerce, which a lot of its business is based on products, right? So you gotta have good products and be able to source them at a good rate of good suppliers, fast shipping, all that stuff. I would not have some of the connections I have if it wasn't for meeting some of the people I met or have encountered along the way, right? Different suppliers, products I have access to that others don't, And those are advantages I have, and also building a few skill sets along the way, such as like writing copy, writing product descriptions, understanding marketing, the basics of digital marketing, the internet, and how to get attention, how to pay for advertising, right? Those different skill sets will carry over, even though you might have failed. A lot of those skills, the people you meet, the insights, the connections, all those things add up, and they lead you down different rabbit holes. They lead you to different opportunities, which eventually you'll strike gold if you keep sticking at it and keep doing it, right? Just as working out, you might end up choosing the wrong diet or workout when you start, but you just got started. But if you never started, you would not have gone to that, the right workout or the right type of diet for your body. You had to experiment until you found people who could help you with this or that and all that, right? And your life will change. It will change for the better. It can change for the worse too, but it will change, and it will change for the better as long as you keep putting yourself out there into the world, taking action, putting your ideas, your business, your value out there to the world, the marketplace, and other people. Like, the chances, kind of like I think I talked about in this last video, right? Looking at life as probability and luck. Actually, maybe I haven't. I'll talk about another video, but think of it this way, right? You have a coin flip a coin, there's a 50-50 shot you call the correct coin, or the heads or tails. But if you call heads but it's tails, you're zero, you miss, you lose. And you would say, no, I'm so unlucky. But think of it this way, you're not unlucky. You know the odds of you calling heads or tails is 50% probability. Just as in life and anything else you do, you have to keep saturating the market or the world with your ideas and your, and you'll get better over time at calling better coin flips, quote unquote. It's not 50-50, it's not black and white like it is with a coin flip, but everything else you do, right? You might have failed 10 different businesses, but each time you get better and better, and each coin flip, which is each business idea, gets better and better because you refine it over time with skills, insights, all that, people, connections, distribution, whatever it might be for that regard. Or in relationships, you might mess up a lot, but you get better at relationships over time, and eventually you find the right one just by being out there, going out of your house. And there's a chance of, for example, in this relationship case, or meeting new people and friends, your chance of doing that is 0%. At least meeting people in person if you never leave your house. 0% of probability of meeting a new friend or girlfriend, significant other, whatever. But if you leave your house, you give yourself a chance. And the more you put yourself around there, the more chances spins you get on the wheel of luck. That we all call it luck. It's probability. Give yourself a better chance of putting yourself out there more, and you will eventually win, based on the laws of probability. All right? If you keep flipping a coin a bunch of times, eventually you're going to get it right? At least one time. In business, you only have to be right once. Many times in life, you only have to be right once. You come across a career you want, the girl you want, anything, right? The person, the connection that gives you that little breakthrough, anything. And that will all, add up. That's what I realized. I never looked at that way, but recently I've just been starting to look at it that way, and it made me grateful for everything I've gone through the last 2 years, because it hasn't been easy at all, The situation I'm in right now and the situation where I wanted to be or thought I would be in is far apart. But in a lot of ways, it's very close, actually, because of all the things I've accumulated over those 2 years. Insights, connections to suppliers for specific types of products that no one else has access to. Mentors, people who've helped me. I know some people screwed me over too, of course, but I've had good and bad. And with all that, I am much stronger, much more equipped to win. My coin flips have a higher probability now of being successful than they have been in the past when I first started. So yeah, I hope this video helps you find you well, and actually give you some added value there today, because I've been thinking about this quite a bit lately, and it might help you out. You're scared of doing something, you might be scared of getting out of your house, trying something new. Of course it's not going to be fun at the beginning. Your coin flips are probably going to suck. You might strike gold. I'm not saying you won't succeed the first time you try anything. You can absolutely do well of no prior experience. But I'm just saying, the way to win in life, the way to guarantee you win, is to keep putting yourself out there. In any capacity, it doesn't have to be business or relationships, anything. Anything you do it enough, you get better at it over time. You expose yourself to more opportunities to succeed and get lucky and strike breakthroughs. You just do. Right? So, never doubt yourself, because just go down that rabbit hole of whatever it is you want to do and keep going down. It will lead you to different things you never expected you would end up doing. People you never expected to meet or do business with, people you never thought would be in your life. But things can happen and change really fast. You just have to put yourself out there more. So I hope this video gave you value. If you like this video, make sure you give this video a thumbs up. Hit that red subscribe button if you're not subscribed already. Leave me a comment down below. I actually really want to hear what you think about this. Whether something you're doing right now in your life that, you're maybe getting discouraged from. Because I get discouraged too. But again, reframing the fact that going through these experiences helps you in a lot of ways. It teaches you what not to do. It teaches you things you would not learn without experience or doing them. Failure. Maybe you met some people, some new connections that could really help you out down the line. And vice versa, of course, not just a one-sided relationship, but just overall, I've lost a lot of money for stupid things, but I've also invested stuff that I know will pay me huge dividends, huge ROI in the future. And yeah, I really hope this video finds you well. Happy Friday. I'll see you in Monday's video. Yeah, alright, peace.